Announce it, Jillian.
Katie Percha acts out fan fictions.
Thank you, Jillian.
Okay. You walk on slowly.
Wait, what is the title of this fan fiction?
Fanfic. Benedict Cumberbatch makes lovely tea, parodies, and spoofs fan fiction.
Hee!
You walk home slowly after a Friday afternoon at school. Tears stream down your face. Your head has been hurting from depression. The day has been long and hard. You don't wish to go home because your parents have been violently arguing for the past few days. Your book bag is slung over. I can just feel her presence.
Should I be the man?
Yes.
Oh my God, be Benedict.
I'm whatever his name.
Okay, suck your cheeks in so you can see your cheekbones. There you go. Now you're Benedict.
Your book bag is slung over your shoulders, and you notice that rain is beginning to dot it. You become completely annoyed with your life as you wipe the tears with the back of your palm and see a blurry figure pass by.
Pass by, Jillian.
Blurry figure because of its tears, but you hear his voice from behind. Are you okay, dear? You find this voice vaguely rather seductive, but you refuse to say so. It doesn't matter, you murmur, continuing to walk. He brings himself in front of you and he stops you by putting his hands on your shoulders. The man is rather taller than you, and you look down at his shoes. He has a fancy dress shoes. Don't ever say that. It matters to me, he says, wiping your tear. When your vision clears completely, you see what it is. Those cheekbones, that hair, the lips. It's Benedict freaking Cumberbatch. You start sobbing even harder. You think you're dreaming, and it's a cruel, cruel dream. He touches your face, and you realize it's all too real. He brings his face closer to you and whispers, "Shh, it's okay.
It's okay.
You have to tell me what's wrong. Let me get what?
Let me get you out of this rain.
Let me get you out of this vile weather, for I can see that you're becoming ill."
Vile weather.
You two are shocked for your words. Now, you simply nod. Now, I was just off to the bookstore and looking into your eyes to see that you're clever, and I shall guess you like books. If you don't mind afterwards, I can bring you to my residence and make you a cup of tea. He smiled. You giggled through your tears. I'd love to. He smiles, too. See, that smile is what I like seeing. His eyes glow. They're like the ocean after a storm. And you look into them and want to die. He takes your hand and kisses it softly. You can tell him that you recognize... No, wait. You can tell that he knows that you recognize him. Come on, he says, putting out his elbows so you can walk arm in arm. You stay close to his side and take your hand. You inhale his scent deeply as you walk out the door on the corner. Being the polite gentleman he is, he holds the door open for you as you walk him in. You thank him quietly, blushing daintily. He takes you to the poetry section, pulls out Robert Frost's collection. He reads you Fire Nights in his beautiful voice. You tell him how much you adore that poem in his voice. You accidentally inform him that he's slowly melting your heart away. He looks at you softly, smiling. That's rather flattering, darling. He purchases the book and stows it away in his coat because of the freaking epic coat on it. It fits. This time he takes your hand and leads you out. He notices the rain falling in your hand and wraps you in his coat. You thank him softly and he calls you darling again. He notices that you're getting cold. And he puts his arm around you and lets you lay your head on his shoulder as you walk. I really don't want you to put you in my coat. I really don't want you sick, he explains. Violet roses were placed beside his bed. You notice that it's flinging onto his face a bit when he's locked his door. Your hair, you moan in frustration. He brushes his hair aside, turning to you. You want to pet it, he offers. You giggle and feel like you're dying as you pet the smooth, curly hair. You have a gentle touch, he jokes, and he holds open the door and bids you to step inside. You feel like you're about to faint as you step inside his house. He takes off your coat and hangs it for you. Oh, it's beautiful, you say, as he leads you to his couch and bids you to sit.
We're still taking off the coat. I'm gonna have to hang it. Hang on.
Jillian, just hang it on the chair.
I'm a coach.
He sits beside you and he suddenly brings out a blanket and wraps it around you. I'll make you tea, darling.
I'll make you tea, darling.
As he gets up, already starting on the tea before you can protest, he makes a small talk about the weather and he comes back with a mug of tea.
How's the weather up there? Oh.
He hands it to you tenderly as he joins you in the blanket. The tea tastes like magic and hobbits. You think again, but he simply pulls you closer and comments about how cold you are. You look into him and he looks into you. He holds you tighter and he finds his hand stroking your hair. You gasp a bit, but your hand finds itself on his cheekbone. Oh, I'm sorry, you apologize. Like, choking or stroking your hair?
Stroking.
Remember that?
It's choking. He's choking your hair! Continue.
Your heart starts beating quickly as he pulls you even closer. Breaking your personal bubble and you don't mind because you're practically cuddling Benedict Cumberbatch. You know he starts. You should really see a cardiologist. You laugh. I can't.
Cardiologist. My dad's a cardiologist.
I can't help it. You're just so perfect. It hurts. You say truthfully. His breath is warm and his hand is now stroking the back of your neck. Are you okay? He asks softly again. I'm lovely, you say. That's what he wants to hear. He purrs. His record player turns on, his eyes lit up. You stand and he puts his hand on your waist and takes the other. You laugh as he spins you around. You feel his hands growing cold on the back of your neck because you're slowly losing consciousness because the tea was laced with the drug. He then quietly cuts out your lungs and tries them for dinner. The end.
Yay!